everyone, today's video is going to be super special to me. I have been patiently waiting for my Pretties For Your Face singles, and we are going to be slapping them on the eyes today. I am going to be putting up my videos of swatches and photos and all that good stuff. They were having a 50% off sale, and of course I felt the need to purchase some things. These look so beautiful. They're hand pressed, and I've never had shadows like this before in my collection. I did use Kaitlyn's code for an additional 10% off. So in total, I got 60% off on these shadows, and I'm gonna of course leave Kaitlyn's channel link down below. And these are just so incredibly beautiful, and as you can tell in my videos and everything, they just look so sparkly, and I can't wait to put them on the eyes. It's one of those days. I'm super excited to play with my makeup, and I'm glad this came because I am like thinking about doing a multiple day like green eyeshadow extravaganza, and I use a bunch of different palettes and make a bunch of green looks for you guys. So this one will probably be in the video just because I do have some greens in here. But today I'm thinking we break the green theme and I use the yellows and the purples. I'm thinking that's what I want to do. They also gave me a little free sample. It's a lip scrub, which I'm not the biggest fan of lip scrubs. I mean, I sure could probably use one. I just don't ever use them. And it says jelly bean, but it's bright purple. So I wonder if it's grape, because if it's grape, I don't want it. I feel like grape is a love it or hate it sort of flavor. I feel like you love it or you hate it. Let's open it. It came in this cute little bag. It's just a little sample. And it's jelly bean lip scrub. It doesn't smell like grape, but it has that purple color. Well, at first I opened the bag and this was out of the like bubble wrap. When I opened the bag, this was out of the bubble wrap, and at first I thought like, no, they're supposed to be pressed shadows and not loose shadows, and then my dumbass actually opened it and it's a lip scrub. So I do have shadows that are pressed, because at first I thought I messed up and bought the wrong things. But I had this Sydney Grace palette just lying around, and I knew it fit 9 shadows, and when I was on the website with this mega 50% off plus an extra 10% off sale, I was like, you can only get 9, no more. I did have more in the cart, and these are the 9 that I chose. Aren't they beautiful? And they fit in this palette so beautifully. And what I did was I wrote the names on a piece of paper, and I have them behind the mirror protector, although it's starting to come off, so I'm thinking I'll tape the edges of the screen protector just so it doesn't come off. And then of course I could always take it off if I change around my singles or whatever. But yeah, I wrote down the shade names that I have. The yellow is Flare, this middle green shade is Hidden Treasure, this green blue situation, that is Globetrotter, which I felt like this looks a little different on the website, but whatever. Then I have Oompa Loompa, and Lilac Lust is in the middle. Vega is this like chunkier purple shade. Roma is down here, super pretty. Iced Up is here in the middle. It has like a pink little shift to it. And Noelle is like the darkest of the bunch, and like that, I felt like that was a nice neutral to pair with like any of these. So this is the palette. I am so happy about it. I will say Hidden Treasure and Vega, they have this more chunky sort of texture to them. And when I did my swatches, I tapped because when I swirled my finger, like too much came up. Some formulas are definitely more soft than others. Like Oompa Loompa is really soft, Lilac Lust is really soft, Roma is super soft. Like this shade is stunning. Look how beautiful that is. Since these are all shimmers, I have to pair mattes with them. Well, for me and my preferences, I'm gonna pair mattes with them. And I already have my Blend Bunny, the Dollhouse palette, out on my desk because I paired it with another palette the other day. And this has a lot of mattes. And if we plan on doing purple and yellow, this does have like a purple row. I'm thinking for my look, I'm gonna use Flare, Vega, and maybe a little bit of Lilac Lust. I want to use the yellows and the purples. I'm gonna go in with Cinched here, which is a really dark purple color. And I'm gonna start out with the darkest purple. Sometimes I do that. I start out with the darkest shade. I'm just super excited for these singles. And they were like relatively cheap. Like my entire order was like less than $20. So less than $20. I mean, I guess it was like $20 when I did like shipping and taxes and stuff. But for 9 pans of eyeshadow, I felt like that was really reasonable. And I think they're originally like $5. So it's not even like the prices break the bank as is. Like they're relatively affordable, especially compared to some other eyeshadows on the market where they are reaching into like very pricey, well over $10, some nearing $20. I am gonna go in with Hold Me. It's like this purple shade. See, yellow is a warm tone, and these are cooler toned shadows. Unfortunately, Blend Bunny did declutter. Yeah, she decluttered it from her entire line. She doesn't have Dollhouse in her lineup anymore. Super disappointing. I'm gonna go back into that purple shade, a dark purple shade. Just a little. I'm just gonna go back and forth. But their new Beauty Blow palette, I like loved it when it first came out, and then I was watching looks and stuff with it, and I quickly realized that it was gonna be way too dark for my preferences. Like it wasn't gonna work for me anyway. Because some of the shadow, like I've been watching videos of lighter skinned people like myself, and it looks a little muddy sometimes. I'm sorry. And I did not really enjoy like the overall look. Like when I would watch it on a darker skinned person, it looks beautiful. I feel like it is definitely catered more towards a darker skin tone, which that is perfectly okay. It just means I get to save some money. I also saved some money. I said in a recent video where I wanted to buy the new Nomad palette, and at this time it's already out and released anyway. So Jan Van did like a multiple looks palette video, and she does little hidden giveaways in her videos because she wants the people who are truly watching and who truly are there for her to win, which I love that mentality. When I eventually can do a giveaway or feel comfortable enough to do a giveaway, like that is what I would do. You know, hide it in a video near the end so only the true peeps are gonna be there. So she had this giveaway hidden, and it was like nonchalant, like just put a emoji down in the comments, so it's not like some random Joe comes around and he sees a bunch of very similar comments. Like, so many people put emojis in their comments, like, so I thought that was so, and like there was nothing in the description box saying that it was a giveaway or there was a giveaway included. Like, I really enjoyed the way she does them. And yesterday I got a text at the end of work, and a fellow creator, Eden, I'll put her Instagram down below. I don't think she has a YouTube. If she does, I'll leave it linked down below. I don't remember, I don't know. But she texted me and she's like, you won the Jan's giveaway, and I almost cried. I was like waiting to clock out and, you know, putting my stuff away, getting ready to clock out, and I saw that and I got so excited because I was going to purchase the palette anyway, and Jan had it up for only a couple of days. Jan put her video up on Saturday and she picked the winner on Monday, so then that person would know before they could potentially buy it on Tuesday. I was planning on purchasing it anyway, and so I won Jan's giveaway, and she sent me a text this morning, 5 a.m. might I add. She sent me a text this morning with the confirmation thing that it was being sent to my house, and she's so freaking sweet, and I just really appreciate, like I told my fiance, it was meant to be because I was gonna purchase it anyway, and I have a really good video idea for that palette and in another palette that's in my collection to use them together in the video, and I'm just so excited. Like, I'm just super excited to see. Now my little paper's falling out. I need to tape the edges. I'll do that later. It stuck really good yesterday. I am going to put Vega, which is that purple, on the outer lid, and I'm going to put Flare on the inner lid. And I'm going to, be careful. Like, these are very soft, because they're softly pressed, because they're hand pressed. And I'm just going to tap and maybe smear a little bit. Oh my god, that is stunning. I knew I wanted to do the purples today. I love that so much. And they actually pair really nicely with those mattes that I put in the crease, and I'll add more to kind of like blend them all out. And I add glitter glue to like everything. Look how beautiful that is. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see what fun concept, because it's not going to be your traditional 3 looks 1 palette review sort of thing. I have an idea to utilize the palette in a useful video idea that would apply if you're buying the palette or not. So I'm really excited for that video. I was gonna film it much sooner and just use palettes that are in my collection, but that Fairy Tale Europe palette screams that video idea, so I'm gonna keep it on the back burner until I get the palette and then I do my video, which will probably be up in April. Flare. When was the last time I did yellow and purple? I don't remember, but my goodness. Look how freaking pretty that is. Blended into the purple even. Oh, and I forgot to say, Eden, the one who messaged me about Jan's giveaway, she won Nomad's giveaway from like the guessing game or whatever. I never play the guessing games. if I were to win the guessing game, it's just because I stole the ideas of every other comment in the comments, and which would be so bad because there was no creativity on my part. Look how beautiful that is. I'm so happy. I'm gonna take a mixture of those purples and put them on the lower lash line. So that's really exciting that she won, you know, Nomad's giveaway, and then I won the same palette in Jan's giveaway. This is so exciting. Makes me really happy. Makeup truly makes me so happy to sit down here and do it every day. Like, there's a reason I do it as often as I do, because I just love and adore it. Can I pick that Vega shade up on a brush and put just a little bit on the lower lash line? There's a lot of sparkles flying around because there's no glitter glue down there, but I feel like if it catches the light just well enough, you'll see it. I'm gonna put some of that Flare shade in the inner corner. I did not need that Lilac Lust shade at all. Felt like it was not needed. But I'm gonna put that yellow shimmer in the inner corner and blend it up. Someone, I don't know whose video it was, that they call that area that I've been talking about forever as the swoop. Who came up with that? I guess I'm putting this in my swoop. I don't, like, who came up with that name for that, like, inner crease area? Oh my goodness. This yellow would be a perfect inner corner shade because it has a base to it, but you can see, so delicious. I love it. More mattes just to blend these edges out. I've also been really enjoying this Dollhouse palette to just be a companion. I mean, it's beautiful by itself, but some of these palettes that have the special shades, I feel like this palette is such a good companion because of the range of mattes that are in here. I can't wait to use these singles again tomorrow. Like, tomorrow I plan on doing that, starting that Green Looks extravaganza, and I have plenty of greens in that palette. And I do have a little bit of fallout. I am going to put my liner on, do the rest of my face, and I shall be back for the finished look. This here is my final overall look, and of course, like true K fashion, I put my yellow eyeliner on the lower lash line. This is my finished look. I am, let's just say, very impressed. I really enjoy the shifts in these, and shifts is not like shifts, but like the glossiness. It just has that like glossy look to it. You saw in the beginning parts of the video where I swatched them on the palm of my hand. I showed that video to my fiance and he's like, why do they all look oily? They're not oily, they just have the like shimmer to make them look wet on the eyelids, which I love. I told him, I'm like, that's the look, like that's what you want. And he's like, why? He just doesn't get it. But it's just so, like, I can especially see on this eye, I feel like I have better eye contour to see the shifts of the color. But I just think this is so beautiful. I am really enjoying this like yellow to purple look here, and I am gonna have to tape my edges. But these shadows, I mean, all I used was Vega and Flare, and I completely love and adore the look that I came up with. I am so excited to use this palette tomorrow, and I don't know what palette I'm gonna like pair it with, but like these are so beautiful. I'm wondering if I'll use Oompa Loompa with Hidden Treasure, maybe like these two for a green look. I'm just super impressed. With these types of colors, you're using one, maybe two in a look. So this will take me a couple days to get through all the colors, but come on. These shadows just look so beautiful. Really enjoy that I have them contained in this little tiny Sydney Grace palette, and I do count these as one singular palette in my collection. So when you see my March palette roundup, I will have Pretties For Your Face palette as its own singular palette, kind of like how I have both my Sydney Grace palettes. I have one warm toned one and I have one cool toned one. So that's kind of how I have them separated in my makeup collection. I'm just very impressed, very happy with this look, and I cannot say enough nice things about it. I cannot wait to use those singles again tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the swatches. I hope you enjoyed this look. I wanted to use more than just one shadow, and I figured yellow and purple is not a color story I have done in a while. If you enjoy myself, eyeshadow palette content, indie brand content, makeup in general, I highly recommend you like, comment, and subscribe. How is your thoughts on this look? I love it. I hope you guys love it as well. And a little nod to DW for my yellow eyeliner. She says that's my signature. I love and appreciate all of you guys so entirely much, and I want to thank Jan for putting me doing a giveaway and having me win, because she didn't make me win, she randomized it on camera. I'm just so excited for that palette, you have no freaking idea. Love and appreciate you all, and fun makeup goodies are coming your way. Fun makeup videos I have planned in my little noggin, but I'm being a little rambly. I need to go. I love and appreciate all of you guys so entirely much, and I shall see you guys next time.